problems after problems. Why not just end this and get married and have your happily ever after, no? Before we get started, I just want to remind our viewers that if you like seeing more yaoi content and would like to support this channel, please don't forget to smash that like button. Also, if you haven't done so, please subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell. Feel free to message me in my social media at ZEALED FUJOSHI, which I'll be using to interact with viewers about more yaoi content. If that's something that interests you, feel free to follow me at ZEALED FUJOSHI. Finally, this episode will contain explicit content and a lot of manhwa spoilers. With that in mind, please proceed with caution. You have been warned. Now, without further ado, let's jump into chapter 49 of Pearl Boy. Oh my gosh, like, people won't just let this couple be. And I really hope that the boss guy doesn't do anything bad. Because to be honest with you guys, I really thought that the boss guy is a pretty decent guy. So it still doesn't change the fact that there's some discrepancies here. Like one issue that I have is it really makes me wonder, what is the connection between the boss and Pilwan? I feel like there has to be some sort of a connection between the boss, Dooshik's boss, and also Pilwan. Because the boss owns the whole building, as he stated in this chapter. And in Jooha and Dooshik's room, we know that Pilwan has wiretapped this room, that he can hear the conversations that Jooha and Dooshik are having. So it has always been a question since that revelation. How the hell did Pilwan get into that room? Like, what did he suddenly ask a maintenance guy to wiretap the whole room while Dooshik was gone prior to Jooha coming back to Seoul? We don't know, but knowing that in this chapter there is some sort of a weird connection between the boss and Pilwan, maybe that's the path that we need to figure out more on, how Pilwan is able to penetrate Jooha and Dooshik's apartment. And I just really feel that the boss that Dooshik is working for really has this maybe direct or indirect connection to Pilwan, and I'm pretty sure that author will disclose that information sooner or later, but it's not a very hard guess to make. And I also just want to point out that it's really sad that we are reminded of how much Jooha has suffered throughout this series, that he's basically known in the underground world as a boy that has been harassed so many times previously that he has a video out there. And I really hope that we don't see this kind of abuse ever again in this series, because we really need some positive turn for Jooha, because it's really stressful seeing him go through all of these after everything that he has gone through with his mom, with his home, with Dooshik. It's really stressful. But then again, there's a never-ending drama in this series. They just really need to run away, like with a little bit of money, and they shouldn't even try to think of getting rich. Just hide somewhere, and somewhere very secluded where no one knows them and it's not easy to find them, and they don't need cell phones or bank accounts or anything like that. That Pilwan will never find them or anyone from the weird gangster people. But again, like, that's not our reality right now. We are dawned upon the fact that Jooha is so up close to Dooshik's boss, and he figured out that Dooshik's boss knows something about his past with Pilwan, that Jooha started trembling. And when the boss says that he saw those nasty videos made by Pilwan to make money out of Jooha, it really dawns on you that Jooha really doesn't deserve all of these crap from Pilwan. Imagine just wanting to live a normal civilian life, maybe open like a small shop or a restaurant to cherish with your partner, similar to what you and your mom built, so that you have a little bit of a nostalgia from your family, since he's basically alone. He doesn't have any family aside from Dooshik now. So, open up a small shop like that. But even if how hard you try to get away from that kind of your past, you're being tied back down to some random gangster or criminal about your past when you were being sold around by a very horrible man named Pilwan, and reminding you of all of the trauma that you were put through. It really just, you just can't help but feel bad for Jooha at this chapter, because he really doesn't deserve any of this. And just a reminder, I really hope that Dooshik comes back like right now, like as soon as he can. I don't think that the old man or the boss is gonna kidnap Jooha or anything like that, because first and foremost, I don't think that he would risk losing Dooshik, because I think there's a reason why this boss was really looking forward with working with Dooshik, because I feel like Dooshik would be a big loss for this mafia boss, because I wouldn't be surprised if Dooshik is probably one of the strongest members in his group, and he can probably go John Wick on his whole group and beat them all up like it was nothing. And if he kidnaps Jooha, he is gonna make an enemy of the Baba Yaga of Dooshik, right? But this is just one theory. Let's see what's gonna happen. I am still hoping that the boss isn't really a bad person, because he did help Dooshik find Jooha, and he does seem like he kind of seems like he's not like Pilwan, where Pilwan is like pure evil. Like, it seems like this boss can be swayed from either left or right if he is informed of what Jooha has been through, what Dooshik has been through. I'm pretty sure he is aware of what Dooshik has been through, but like what Jooha and Dooshik has been through with Pilwan, maybe this boss might have a change of heart, or a change of allegiance. We will find out. I just really hope that as of right now in chapter 50, I hope that our darling Jooha just goes back to our apartment. I hope he doesn't wander around while Dooshik is not nearby, because Pilwan might actually do something now that he is outside the apartment, and apparently there is a connection with Pilwan with the boss guy. So I wouldn't be surprised if maybe Pilwan has some sort of ownership with this apartment. We don't know. There's so many possibilities, and Pilwan is a very dangerous man. And I just wish that Jooha is just gonna go back to his apartment and just wait for his husband and stay away from any other people aside Dooshik, and just lock the door, like double lock it, triple lock it, whatever lock you need to lock it. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Please don't forget to follow my social media to be teased about some of the boys' love that I'm interested in. Feel free to leave me a message and converse with me in my Discord channel. I'd love to hear back from you. And please consider supporting the show by donating as little as 99 cents through www.zealedfujoshi.xyz. Also, don't forget to support the author. All the manhwa details can be found in the description below. Again, thank you so much and hope to see you next time.